Well, I am on top of a scenic overlook, I guess you could say, called the Sousa Trail, overlooking the city of Missoula, and we're in Montana. And where I'm standing, I'll show you the marker here, is the Glacial Lake Missoula high water mark of 4,200 feet. So, if you look out this way, just imagine anywhere from 20 to 100 times in the last, I think, 200,000 years, this entire valley and many of the areas north and west of here were covered by a glacial flood that, like I say, the high water mark of 4,200 feet is where I'm standing, and there's the town just sitting in that dish. So this was a worthwhile hike. It was highly recommended. It's about 1.5 miles, all uphill, of course, but right now the wind is blowing like crazy. I think it's about 20 miles an hour, so it puts the temp somewhere in the 40s, which, I don't know, for Montana in August, maybe that's typical. Anyway, it's a lovely day, and I'm gonna hike my way back down and have some lunch, and maybe show you a few other, I guess, ice age, glacial type geologic features here along the way. So I thought I'd shoot this from inside the cab of the truck to stay out of the wind for a bit. Anyway, over on the hillside you can see the big M for the University of Montana, and then the strand lines. Basically it's the glacial lake shorelines that have been pretty much embedded into the sides of the hills surrounding Missoula. Not too much to say about it other than this lake has been, well, they're still uncovering evidence that it could be anywhere from 20 to 100 times that this lake has filled and drained out through the scablands into actually all the way out through Washington State. But anyway, it's the strand lines that is pretty much what Missoula is also known for. So you're driving along the road in Montana, you just never know what you're going to see. Geology-wise, what's fascinating is off in the distance you can see a road cut, and what you're seeing there is a thrust fault that lifted up some of the layers. Maybe it's a 15-degree angle, but down here along the Blackfoot River, I'm going to scroll over this way a little bit, and as we look up, what we see is this amazing formation of sedimentary lake bottom that has been thrust basically 90 degrees, completely vertical. It's just amazing. And most people drive by here and never even give it a look, don't realize what it is. But if you look closely, you can see layer upon layer upon layer of lake bed sediment that's obviously turned into rock and then was thrust up with all the plate tectonics and all of the shifting that goes on over millions of years into these vertical, I don't know, this vertical wall of sedimentary lake bottom. Meanwhile, here's the beautiful Blackfoot River. Saw a couple of people out here fishing in the middle of it earlier. I'd say it's probably only a few feet deep at this point. Not sure what the fish are. I suppose trout, but anyway, here you go. It's amazing what you see if you pull off the road. Well, something a little bit different on my 2024 West off-road trip. These are the flags flying in front of the Montana State Capitol in Helena. It is, of course, an impressive structure. You can go inside and take a look. Just thought I'd stop here, and since I was born in Choteau, Montana, this is kind of my home state, although I only lived here until I was 2. And we moved to Wyoming for a couple of years, and then we moved to Panama. But can't help but feel a connection. Still do.